Is that too much light? Yeah. It may be a little better. Yeah, that was too much fucking light. Hey y'all, welcome back to the King Can't Wait TV. How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna give you guys a few moments to get your asses in here so we can talk about Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 4. Okay? Potomac Housewives is slowly becoming my favorite Real Housewife franchise. Hey, Kay Rochelle. Oh, hey, Seven Bambi. Hey, baby, how you doing? So I'm still sipping on my Bel Air that I got from Tremel from our interview yesterday. So, sip, sip. Let me tell y'all something. I just started like managing a store inside of Phipps Plaza. And it's not my first management role, you know, but it takes a lot to run a store inside of Phipps Plaza because, you know, the clientele is so different. You really have to be on your P's and your Q's. Period. You really have to be on your P's and your Q's when you're operating a store inside of Phipps. So I be working hard. I'm grinding for the store. And sometimes I do neglect, you know, my Caniacs on YouTube. But at least I bring y'all the dope, nice interviews from, you know, these popular LGBTQ web series folks. So, you know, I'm trying to give a little, get a little, give a little, get a little. You feel me? So I just really thank you guys, honestly, so much. You know, I call y'all my loyal 10. Like, I always have the same 10 people that tune into each live. Sometimes I have more, but I feel like you guys are always the same ones who are here. And be clear, once I make it to that point, I'm going to remember all y'all motherfuckers, okay? I don't forget names. I don't forget faces. So that's going to always be a thing, okay? Don't be ignoring us, goddammit, period. I love the interviews. I love your content, boo. Thank you, 7Bambi19. Have y'all been keeping up with Real Housewives of Potomac? Child, I don't really know what to say. All I can say is I'm not here for Monique. I think Giselle and Robin are pretty much lesbian lovers. And I'm just not here for, you know, the green-eyed bandits and Candace boys. I don't know. I just think they're quite childish and immature. I don't watch that show, really. I'm just tuning in for you. I've been loving your G-Status interviews. Devon gave me life. Pira! Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Just put me some pizza rolls in the oven. Just put me some pizza rolls in the oven. Y'all hold on. Y'all hold on. Y'all be good. Y'all play nice. Y'all play nice. Y'all be good. Stop that fight. Stop that fight. Put me a few pizza rolls in the oven. You know, I really only cook. I really only cook on Sundays and Mondays because that's when I like don't have to work or anything. But you know, typically during the week, I'm eating out or things like that. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the review. That chocolate skin was looking good against that orange. She's so stupid. And look, not pizza rolls and champagne. Pura, Bambi! Pura! Y'all know how I do it over here at the King Can't Wait TV. The one-man show. The one-man army. The HKIC, the one. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 4, okay? So, the episode opens up with Giselle. Hey, Millie Mill. The episode opens up with Giselle and Grace. They're at a dance class. I know I said this on my last review when I was saying that Wendy and Monique are built like the capital letter T. Well, baby, when I was looking at Giselle and her shape and her body and all this and all that, you know, when she was dancing with her child and trying to get the moves, I was like, not here for Giselle's shape either. I think Giselle is shaped very, very, very awkward. I didn't like how her ass was looking in those pink tights. I was like, no, I'm no, but see, that's because Giselle is normally covered head to toe. We ain't really saw her out here, you know, with her pussy out. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw her body, I said, ooh, Giselle, you built bad. You built just as bad as Monique and goddamn Wendy. I said, what is going on with the Potomac girls in their body? Is it because Atlanta, you know, is known for the asses? It's known for the, you know what Atlanta gives when it comes to body and physique. And then you look at the Atlanta girls and, you know, everybody's pretty much Coke bottle shape. So when I'm looking at Giselle's shape, Wendy's shape, and Monique's shape, I'm just like, I do not like y'all bodies. What the is going on, okay? Period. Giselle and her daughter, they pretty much talk about the B-Day dinner. And to me, it just seems like the daughter is very much weird. Giselle, read your child's energy. Your child is just not here for Ma and Pa getting back together. And the quickest as Giselle realizes that and how her daughter feels, the better off they'll be. But I do feel like at the end of the day, I don't know if it's because the daughter's young. She doesn't know, you know, the right words, how to pretty much say, Mom, I'm not here for it. But the daughter was just acting very, no, Mom. And I'm like, Grace, if your 15, 16-year-old ass don't speak up and say how you feel, all you gotta do is say, Mama, I don't want you and Daddy to be back together. Mama, you don't remember I was your bestie after Daddy cheated on you? Mama, you don't remember I heard all the things Daddy did from you when you were kiki with your girls and with Kyle? And Mama, you don't know that I was your lap dog after the hot damn divorce and I saw you crying and whining. I'm like, Grace, just tell your mom the truth. Mom, Dad is trade. Dad is a horror. And Mom, you need to move forward. I don't understand how hard that is. I don't know. Maybe because me and my mom have always had open communication. I've always been very mature. I've always been very grown and adult. I've been a grown bitch since like middle school. So anytime I had an issue, problem, like I'm gonna be the first one to voice my issue with my mother because I'm your child, you're my mother. You know, my sisters, they might. But I'm going to come direct. Mom, this is the problem, and this is what we need to do to solve it. So I feel like Grace should take, I think Grace should take a note from King Cain. She should take a note out of my book, goddamn it, and talk to your mama. You know, it was just very weird seeing Giselle trying to pull information out of Grace, and Grace just really didn't want to give in. You feel me? Next, we see Karen. She's back with Matt. We all know that Matt is her assistant. You know, there was some tea with Matt last couple seasons ago when the girls were trying to come for Matt. But, baby, Matt is still in the building, okay? So, pretty much Karen is getting ready for her homecoming party. We all know that her and Ray, the Hugers, they're back in Potomac. They're back in that zip code. So, you know, she's trying to have a party to let everybody know that the Hugers are hashtag back, okay? So, you know, I get it, okay, but at the end of the day, who really cares? Like, okay, people move here and there all the time, all day, every day, so I don't really understand why Karen's trying to have this party, but more power to you. Chris is a singing telegram. He's very bum, 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 bum. the Hugers are back. You know, he comes over there and there's a videographer there, and you know, Karen is just pretty much having the singing telegram do the invitation. So what she's gonna do with this invitation is send it out to, you know, the people, the girls, you know, anybody that she pretty much wants to invite to the goddamn party. That's who's going to get the invitation. So it's pretty much a key. I was pretty much dead at the dude and his energy. You know, it was a cute little out the box scene for Karen. Moving on, one of my favorite scenes of this episode was Wendy and Robin with their boys, okay? I enjoyed to just see them like getting to know each other. Robin opened up on how she vibes with Wendy, how she likes Wendy, how, you know, they have a lot of different things in common and, you know, this, that, and the third. So I like these normal, because I can really see two bitches linking up, going to the park with their kids to have a great time, right? So when it comes to like reality, we have to get back to putting the reality in reality TV. So I love to see Wendy and Robin, Kiki with the boys are all there. The boys getting ice cream and, you know, they're playing football. They're jumping on one another. While the women are over here kikiing. Like, that's reality. That's real life. Like, that happens all the damn time. So when I saw this scene happening, I was like, okay, we got an OG with a newbie. You know, they're linking up. Okay, I get it. I'm here for it. Parapoo. Guys, please go get your Pura t-shirts. The link is in the description of each and every video. Support me. Wear your Pura shirt. Let's build my subscribership. Let's try to get me to 2,000 we got 6 days. Let's try to get me, I'm already at 1780. Let's try to get me at 2,000 before the end of September. We all know it's Virgo season. My birthday is September 22nd. I'm going to be taking gifts and cash apps and all of that all month long. So, you know, I would really like to be at least 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, September 22nd. So, word of mouth, y'all. Okay? That was just a plug that I want to plug in here. Like I said, Robin fucks with Wendy. They have a lot in common. Cruz was running. He was running all bow-legged, looking like my nephew, Fat Mac. Happy birthday, Bambi. That's my favorite cousin's birthday on September 1st. So they talk about kids and family and football and education. And Wendy's just like, oh, Mom, I want my kids to do this. Whenever, you know, they act up, we make them go sit in our office where they can get a chance to look at the degrees and know that it's either this way or no way. Pura. They talk about, you know, wanting their boys to get, like, you know, scholarships and things like that. So they just really have, like, a real moment amongst each other. They talk about the sympathy. And, you know, Robin's pretty much saying that Candace is immature. Candace can't really sit there and have a conversation with anybody. She's very childish and childlike. And, you know, Wendy's pretty much like, yeah, well, you know, Candace pretty much let me know about all the girls and the different I need to be at least 10 likes, guys. So she's like, I want to know, you know, Robin's like, well, what did she tell you about us? And so Wendy pretty much lets Robin know that Candace called Giselle a mean monster. And, you know, pretty much just what she said about everybody. But I guess the mean monster thing is the thing that just stood out, which is just so stupid and childish. And then later on, Robin low-key trade. Ugh, Robin is just a man. Robin is like DL men, like Lil Murder. That's Robin, okay? You got the man, you got the kids, you got the ring, but you still like, you know, you still like the scissor thing at the end of the day. Can't nobody tell me that Robin is not a lesbian. I'm sorry. The way she would have to hurry and run back and tell Giselle, oh my God, Wendy said Candace said this about you. It's just so childish. And Robin been doing the same damn thing for 5 seasons. When are we going to let Robin go? Oh, Lala Renee said I didn't appreciate Wendy low-key throwing Candace under the bus. But see, here's my thing. I get where you're coming from, Queen. But what I'm saying is, when Wendy was telling Robin that, I don't really think Wendy knew that it was gonna be a whole big thing, you know. And even when Candace told her that, I don't even think there was even nothing to go back and repeat. So yeah, Wendy, learn to shut the fuck up. But I do. Hey, crowd, I am Anubis. I do think that she need to learn. Wendy need to learn to shut the fuck up. Robin need to learn to shut the fuck up and quit running back her mouth, telling everybody every damn thing. And I do feel like Candace was just having a cute Kiki moment with her friends. So, you know, I'm kind of torn in the middle because I don't think Wendy was being messy by telling Robin that. But at the end of the day, keep your good Judy conversations amongst you and your goddamn good Judy. You feel me? Poo. The next scene, Ashley and Candace, they link up to eat. Baby Dean is just getting all the camera time from all of the other Potomac Housewives children. Baby Dean is in almost every episode so far. So we are here for Baby Dean. We are gagging at Baby Dean, okay? Ashley and Candace, they pretty much just have a conversation. One moment, y'all know I'm making my pizza rolls. Beautiful. So Ashley and Candace, they pretty much just talk about everything. He's the highest paid, baby. That part, okay? They said, girl, we're going to bring you back, Ashley. We want to see this baby. We want to see the product of you and Michael. Period. So Ashley and Candace, they pretty much talk about what they've been through. Candace and Ashley's biggest thing is, girl, you was coming to me when I was trying to give birth. Candace said, baby, I didn't know that you were having birth. At the end of the day, you and I were both going against each other. So how am I supposed to know that you was having the baby? And Ashley is just like, well, I stopped, because I was doing this. And Candace was just pretty much like, well, at the end of the day, I'm sorry. You know, Candace owns her part. She apologizes. And, you know, they try to move forward. I love to see Candace taking accountability. Since everybody always trying to get on her head. Oh, Candace don't take accountability. Oh, she no. Okay, now she just apologized to Monique Bad Bill ass. Now she's apologizing to Ashley. You know, the one that we just got to praise for having a child. I don't know why everybody feel like everybody got to praise Ashley just because she done pushed out a child. The whole damn cast done pushed out babies except for Candace. So I don't really understand that. She's definitely showing growth. I agree. So they pretty much kind of have a little awkward tension. They go back and forth a little bit about absolutely nothing, to be honest. Hashtag be willing to forgive. Be willing to accept the apology. They get into a little bit of Monique. They discuss Monique. And Candace is just like, she never told me anything. Monique has never told me anything about she felt any type of way about Sharice until we came to film. So Candace is just pretty much putting Ashley on game about how Monique is just a fake ass, nothing ass bitch. And you know, I have to, as bad and as it just crushes my spirit, Monique is a fake ass bitch. Go back and watch, not this episode, but go back and watch the episode before this one. Go back and watch episode 3. You clearly see that Monique is faking and she's a storyline type of bitch. And speaking of storylines, Seven Baby said these girls be fishing for storylines is what it seems like. One is spoiled rotten and wants to be a grown-up. One got a bird. One got a baby that her man never wanted. Ooh. One trying to get on top. Ooh. Bitch, you better read. Now, anyways, everybody's pretty much getting the invitation. Wendy, her husband is fine. Poo. Wendy and her man, they're looking at it. She lets her husband know that she doesn't really know if she's going to go because she feels like Karen is just very dismissive. Candace and Ashley, they also are looking at it and gagging at it when they're having their conversation. So I feel like, you know, Wendy, get your answers from Karen. Don't let Karen punk you now. Now, I see that you're going to be coming at Ashley for no reason. I saw a little sneak peek for next week. Wendy going to be trying to come at Ashley, and it just seems like Wendy's coming out the blue. Wendy, handle up on your tea with Karen. I didn't even see Karen in the previews. Is Karen going to be on that girls trip next week? I hope so. But Wendy, handle up on your tea with Karen. Don't be trying. I feel like the tea, and I'm gonna talk about it when the episode comes out. But from the sneak peek that I saw, Wendy, you mad because Ashley brought her baby on the girls trip, but the nanny's there. Like, girl, get you some business. Like, you done had 3 kids. You know, this my first. I need help. I'm tired. I'm through. Don't tell me how to do my kids. If you want your kids to be here, you should have brought them, bitch. Period. So it seemed like Wendy was definitely fishing for something in that scene that I saw, that sneak peek scene. But I'll get more into that on next week's episode. But Wendy's saying that Karen is dismissive, and we all see how Karen be paying her dust. Like, Karen could care less about Wendy. So Wendy, if that's what you have the issue with, go talk your shit to Karen, bitch. And that's just pure. We don't want to hear about it. We don't care about it, okay? Robin and Giselle, they gag over the invitation. And here go Robin giving her girlfriend Giselle, you know, what Phaedra do? She gave her homegirl the tea that Candace called her a mean monster. Giselle, out of all the shit that you done said about everybody in 5 years, Candace calling you a mean monster really set you off and really got you in your bag? Child. Hashtag Monstergate. Moving on, we see Monique. She's at home with her 3 kids and her husband. She's exhausted because she feels like all she do is work. Well, what the bee doing, Cain? What the bee doing, Cain? What you mean, Gemini? Monique is with her kids. She's getting the kids together, you know, brushing teeth. And I love when she oiled her greased her baby's scalps, and she put her daughter on her goddamn do-rag. She put her son on his do-rag. Period. I said, come on for the black moms doing black mom things. Period. I love to see it, which is reality. We sleep with goddamn do-rags and bonnets and things like, you know, on our hair, period. She even told her daughter Melania, when she put Melania in the bed, girl, why is your hair already fuzzing up? Again, real life moments that I live for, real life moments that I gag for. That should have been they, Giselle and Robin. Exactly. She always wears boots. Is she having her cankles? Who? Who? Okay, is that the rest of the bottle Tramiel gave you? LOL, the interview was good and you and Tramiel looked good. Yes, baby, this is the rest. I said that earlier when I first started. This is my Bel Air bottle from Tramiel. I'm finishing it. You know, I'm going to smoke me a little bleezy. You know, I'm going to eat my pizza rolls. You know, I've been at work all day. You know, this is my wind down time. But I decided to come on here and kiki with my girls. Yeah, Giselle, you know, we all know she got big legs, big ankles, flat ass. I just read her shape earlier. So if y'all just now tuning in, I just read Giselle's bad built body maybe 10 minutes ago. So y'all gonna have to start this over when I get done. I'm almost done. Monique, you know, she's just exhausted. She's just been working a lot, you know, taking care of the kids, and she just like the husband is not dating her. He's not courting her. He's not doing all the things he did, you know, prior. So Monique feeling a certain type of way. So she's like, baby, take me on a date. Like, baby, give me breakfast. Woo, woo, woo. His big lard ass, he want to talk about, well, I get the money. Pay for it. I got the money. Which he pretty much saying like, girl, we got the coins. There's no reason why you should be out here stressed, depressed, and going through. Hire 5, 10, 15 nannies. Do what the fuck you got to do. You got the coins, so I don't want to hear it. And I feel him on that. Like, Monique, don't just be sitting here trying to make up this story like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm this. Now, I get it. Like, you want your man to swoon you and wine and dine you. I get that. But when it comes to, oh, I'm tired. Oh, being a mom. Woo, woo, woo. There's bitches out here who ain't got half, a third of what you got, but they're still out here doing it. I hate when bitches with a whole lot of coin try to make it seem like, oh, my kid, girl, if you don't get down here, hire you some help and do this and do that and go on about your day, because we don't want to hear it. Because the type of mother and grandmother that I had, bitch, working, don't stop. 5, 10, 15 kids, no help. Dad is hiding through. So there's just really no excuse. One moment, y'all. Y'all know I'm making my pizza rolls. Child. So yeah, when Chris Samuel's big ass sitting there telling her, you know, do this, do that, I get that. But he needs to understand your wife needs to be See, that's my thing. You can get married, or even if you're not married, you're in a relationship. Don't stop pleasing your spouse. Don't stop like they was her staff. I remember she had a cousin who gave me DLTs. I know he used to like do stuff around the house, but I'm saying she needs like some nannies, bitch. I know your brother a queen. Let them go to their uncle, to their uncle / auntie house. There's no excuse. Like I hate when women do that. Like, girl, go on. You know, he just keeps bringing up the funds, and he said that he's going to work on taking her on dates, and you know, and then they not getting it in either. How many times do I have to tell y'all this? Ride y'all husbands before I be riding them. Ride your husband before I be riding him. And that's just Pyrrha. Ride your husband, ladies. Because a lot of ladies subscribe to my channel. I pay attention to my interactions, my analytics, if I'm saying it correctly. It's a lot of women who fuck with King Cain, and I appreciate that. But I'm just telling you, ladies, ride y'all goddamn man. Don't no man want no boring bitch. Fuck your husband. Give him a little fellatio. Make him feel like the king. Especially if he got a bag. Especially if he holding down the bills and doing what he got to do as a man. And at the same time, you make that respect you and wine and dine you. So you let him know you got to wine and dine if you want me to ride. Hashtag, you got to wine and dine if you want me to ride. Now, I hope somebody's listening to that. I hope that somebody's going to take that. Give your man some cat. Moving on. Candace and her husband, they discussed the same old situation about her becoming a mom. She's scared. She don't know. Her and Big Nose Dorothy, they had all of their issues. She don't want to be like Big Nose Dorothy, which I can see Candace. I think Candace and her husband, Chris, are going to have some beautiful children. I can't wait until Candace gets pregnant. It'll probably calm her down and tune her back into reality. Because I actually like Candace. I just want her to stop being so childish a lot of the times. But I'm totally here for Candace. She tell him about her and Ashley making up. And, you know, how she can't wait to, like, when she sees Giselle, you know, she doesn't know how that's going to go. Because Giselle is very fickle. One day she's this, one day she's that. And they do a little role play. Her husband acting like Giselle. And, you know, how she would be if Giselle was to confront her. So, you know, that's that. Giselle and her hairstylist Kyle, they're going through different hair wigs and such. And they talk about everything Giselle is going through, from being cheated on to Jamar, from how the kids don't really see it for him, to how she's going to make this family unit work now that the kids know the daddy was trifling, tired, and through, and you're trying to bring them around their dad who was trifling, tired, and through. So Giselle is just breaking down because Kyle, he's really keeping it 100 with her. I love everything that he's saying to her. He's just being a good friend to his good Judy and letting her know, if this is what you want, then this is what you're going to have to do. Your daughters feel this way because of X, Y, and Z. So you need to stop thinking with your cat, Giselle, and think about your daughter's hearts and their emotions and their feelings. And I swear to God, I'm caught. Like, if any one of my good Judys ever got on a platform like the Housewives or anything, I would be like a Kyle character, because those are the real life moments I have with my bitches 24/7, 365. I have real life moments, real life situations with my bitches, the way that Kyle was having that situation with Giselle, and I lived for it. I went in for it. It's just spectacular. It's just of God to have a good Judy that's going to get your ass together and whip you right back into shape. Because, to be honest, Giselle, you don't even open up about this shit with your cast members. You don't even open up about this shit with Giselle, with Robin. You weren't breaking down crying when you and Robin was having this situation. So the fact that she opened up and had this scene and this conversation with Kyle, I lived for it. Again, this episode was really giving me a lot of real moments, a lot of real, like, reality, and I was gagging, okay? So next we get down to Karen's party. Giselle's not bringing Jamal. She didn't bring Jamal. Karen shaded the fuck out of Giselle, pretty much saying, girl, you don't want to bring him because you everybody know that he done cheated on you and got all these illegitimate children. Child, you better live in your truth because we are gagging about it behind your back anyway. And I was like, right. And I want y'all to keep talking about it. And I'd be happy when somebody addresses Giselle about that because she does a lot of talking about everybody else's situations and relationships. So it would be just everything to me if somebody gagged her about her relationship or lack thereof, okay? Ash comes. Ashley looks good, finally. Ashley got her part in the middle with her hair straight. You know, Ashley got a little fupa, but she just had a baby. It's okay. But Ash's ass is looking plump. Like, this is the best Ashley has ever looked, ever, on Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the most ethnic, the most... Like, okay, Ashley, are you a bad bitch or are you not? Like, I was like, oh, I was here for that. Like, thank you, Ashley, for finally giving us in 5 years some type of melanated situation. Wendy and her husband get there. Candace gets there. Giselle's being messy, talking about Candace, and when Candace and Ashley had their conversation, and you know, all this, all that, and she's telling everybody about how, you know, Candace called her a mean monster. Yeah, I'm not doing that tonight, Jim. I already done talked about that. I'm done with it, period. Monique comes with her husband. Robin comes with pizza. I thought that was funny because they tried to be funny when they were in Great Falls and bringing the pizza and being shady. But this time it was like, oh, cute, fun, and games. So I love the fact, she brought the pizza and, you know, Karen took it, you know, off her chin and they all ate the pizza and all that. So that was a nice moment. And I was like, okay, Robin, coming through with some fun shade, not being so stupid and not being so stuck up under Giselle's, you know what. I don't know. I just feel like Robin, you know, you came and you did that, but you're always looking for something bad. There was a quick moment when Ray, Giselle, and Ray, Robin, and Giselle were all together, and at the top of the drinks, it was like a K for like Karen, and Robin like, well, shouldn't it be an H? And you know, like y'all quit trying to put all these bugs and shit into Ray's ear because y'all know him and Karen already low-key got stuff going on. You know, that's a messy motherfucker right there. Robin, that's a messy woman. That's a messy old trade woman. That's a messy down low woman right there. I just don't like that. Like, if I come to y'all and I'm like, yeah, me and my man going through, y'all, woo, 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 woo. Don't start pointing out little stuff that's going to add on to that. I'm already loving my husband and sad and tired and through that we're going through this. And it's not even that big of a deal. The K to H, who gives a flying fuck? I just feel like Robin and Giselle are always looking for the negative in people's relationships and people's lives. And it's just not cool. One moment. Y'all know I'm making my pizza roll. Ciao. Yeah, so that just pissed me off about the Green Eye Bandits. I don't like shit like that. Candace asked Giselle if they could talk, so they go in and, you know, they get pulled to the side. They have a little chit-chat. Candace apologizes about the home shade, about pretty much calling Giselle $900,000 home, build a home or a rundown or a barn or something. And then Giselle's like, well, no, because you called me a monster to Wendy, and now Wendy's waiting on the monster to come out. Bitch, I'm sure Wendy done watched season 1 through 4. I mean, we all know that you could be a mean monster type of person, Giselle. Ain't nobody just lied on you. And Candace is just like, okay, well, girl, I'm not even trying to do all that with you. Even even to be malicious. I was just having a kiki with my homegirl. Like, girl, I don't even think you meant for that to be malicious. You know that I didn't. You even know that I didn't mean for that to be malicious like that. So please stop coming at me like that. Like, real talk. You didn't burn the pizza rolls, did you? Nah, they still cooking. You know, I told y'all once before in my interview with Tramel, I like my chicken. No, that was Lando. I like my meat. I like my food well done. You know, I don't care if you're making me a piece of toast. I want to crunch into my toast, okay? Don't let me call Wingstop. I want 10 flats lemon pepper seasoning, extra wet, extra crunchy. And don't forget my soda, because y'all forgot my soda last time. So that's King Cain. Anytime I'm ordering wings, steak, chicken, any type of edible product, it has to be well done, extra crispy. My salmon, my salmon, it gotta be underneath the bottom. I need a little crust. I need to look at it and I need to see burntness falling off. Pura poo. Pura. Okay? So anyways, Giselle mad about the tea from Wendy. Get over it, girl. You don't say worse things about everybody. So Giselle and Candace, they're pretty much like, girls gonna be what's gonna be. If we gonna be cool, we gonna be cool. Girls saying pretty the baddest witch, fried hard, pure proof, extra crunchy, extra wet, and don't forget my extra ranch. Period. So that's just they let that be what it's gonna be. But meanwhile, while Candace and Giselle are talking, the other ladies are sitting there having a conversation about family and cheating, etc. And Karen is just opening up about how Ray's ready to move to Florida, and which Karen, I understand, you got your bag, but Karen, you're not no spring turkey. Spring chicken, you're an aged hen. Your husband, he's aged. Like, your husband, he's ready to move on to Florida and be on the beach and have a good time and have a great time and live the rest of his life. But your silly ass, you so concerned about Potomac and being that girl in Potomac that now you and your husband having issues because you don't want to move to Florida, when I'm sure Ray been talking about after he retiring, moving to Florida. Now all of a sudden you don't want to go to Florida. That's not right and that's not fair. And I feel like that's why her and Ray are having issues, because Ray is over Potomac. Ray is trying to get to Florida and sit out on the beach and have him a cocktail, look at some young puss, and have his old lady with him, and gag and kiki. Like, I don't understand what's so wrong with what's so bad about that. Like, y'all got the coin. Y'all gonna be good. Like, it has to be give and take. And don't be jumping into these marriages and these relationships if y'all not ready to give and take. Karen, y'all been together quite some time, so you should be able to give and take. I'm sure Ray done did a lot of give and take in y'all relationship over the years. I don't like that. Like, if all it's gonna take for your man, and the kids are out the house, the kids are in school, like, y'all empty nesting, like, what more is there that's holding you to Potomac? Like, take your ass to Florida with your husband and age gracefully. Pura poo. This ain't the third house. He probably tired of all that house. Exactly. He wanna go get him a nice little condo, and kiki and be a pimp. Now, Ray could be my sugar daddy. Ray, I'll show you around Miami. Before the episode ends, Karen done came out in this pink suit, giving us very much formation tease. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But she's like dancing, giving us some 1-2. Everybody's like, well, where's Ray? Why Ray should be walking up to you? Again, the naysayers picking on the marriage that's already crumbling. It's just childish. And then it was so funny to me because we saw Ashley. She came in. The hair was nice, but they goddamn humid. They goddamn outside. The goddamn blackness that Ashley has in her blood. Next time we saw Ashley, her hair was as frizzy as my goddamn beard. I mean, it was sticking up. I said, now why production didn't have a hairstylist there to make sure that this girl hair was staying this, that, and the third? Ashley, why you didn't bring you a hairstylist with you? Girl, you was out there looking like a goddamn frizz ball and Fat Cat Pollock voice. Pure report. I said, yeah, she's mixed with black. Yep. Yep. But anyways, y'all, that's my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5, episode 4. She playing the new mom up. Show is right. Like, this is, I'm with Ray. Period, Gemini. Girl, same. I hope Wendy drags Giselle and Robin. That's who she need to drag. But I feel like they're going to be on their tippy toes around her, because Wendy is not that type of bitch that they want to start with. First of all, Wendy got way more than what any of these girls will ever have. She's married, and she got her own brain and her own mind and her own bag. But anyway, guys, I love you guys so much. I really do. Support the channel. Send your cash apps to KingCainClothing69. I'm getting some new lights. I'm trying to do something different with a background. I'm really trying to give you guys a full production. So you guys help me, and then I come and I deliver. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. So y'all just keep rocking with me. Just keep supporting me and just keep loving me. Again, go get your Pura t-shirts and tanks. They're in the description of each and every video I upload. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I love you too, Michelle. Y'all have a good night. I'm happy I was able to come here and entertain you guys for a little bit on this Tuesday night. And y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. And God bless you all. I love you all. Seriously, I really, 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 really do. I'm sorry. I don't want to get emotional. But I appreciate you guys, okay? So have a good night, and I will see you guys soon.